Hello everyone, and welcome oh, no! The baby! By the way, I'm taking care of my kid's Tamagotchi because she's off on a weekend-long sleepover at really another one? Kind of weird the way these ones don't, they're not making noises whenever you interact with them. And so, look at this. Not a peep. Not a single word of thanks. No gratitude whatsoever. How are your stats anyway? Yeah, okay. So I didn't even know that my kid left her virtual pet behind. I didn't know this until it was like, you know, an hour after she had left. I mean, let's be honest, more like 20 minutes after she had left. And I started hearing it down the hall, and I was like, no, you know what? I can't. Like, I'm not going to pick up her Tamagotchi every time she starts running one, and then just doesn't do anything with it, and then it called again, and then it called again, and look, I buckled, I broke, I had to take care of them. I found them with no stats whatsoever. I found them with, like, 1 discipline point, and they just looked sad. So, yeah, they've been kind of with me today. This is Tamagotchi, isn't it? Just a little bumpy baby boy? I just like to call him Bumpy Baby Boy. Hey, you want some food, bud? Yeah, have some Gohan. This is the Japanese version of the anniversary devices. Okay, it was just 2. Okay, I can't resist. This is my favorite Tamagotchi game of all time. Sure, it might be nostalgia. I'm okay with that, but also I just like the simplicity of it. Like when okay, you know what? I take it back. This sucks. Look, I like the way that if my Tamagotchi needs something, I can just do a little number guessing game. You know, it was simple because the Tamagotchis are simple, you know? See? Look, just... Okay, I made a miscall there. Made another miscall. That's fine. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Meanwhile, if I want to take care of these guys, I gotta actually make tea. I don't make tea for myself in real life. You think I'm gonna sit down and make tea every single time? 3 small look, a shell, a hat, and a small version of Mamichi. They evolved, by the way. Yeah, I'll do it. Just because, like I said, I'd feel bad. I have a really hard time enduring the suffering of other things. Call me crazy. I just thought that was an inherent human trait, okay? I'm not under interrogation here. But look, their bonds went up to 10% because I finally learned, like I said yesterday, that Kokorochi... That's not Kokorochi. Kokorochi would be Heartchi. Korokochi, Shellchi, and Mamekachi. Whenever they show the little thing, I go over here, and then you select from 3 actions. And as I recall, whichever ones you choose, it skews them toward different evolutions, yeah? Like there's smartness, sportiness, and laziness, and it's basically, yeah, it's what you expect it is. You know, Kuchipachi, Mamechi, and then, Memechi? Is it Memechi? But anyway, I really wanted to give them another toy today, so let's go check out the TV shopping channel. Sure, I could have put codes in, but that would have required me to open up Google Chrome and pull up my little bookmark with the Tamagotchi Connection V5 codes in it. And it's supposed to kind of be my day off because I already have that. It's kind of supposed to be my day off because the kid's gone for the weekend, and that's very rare. But, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like, I was about to say you parents out there, but aren't we all parents out here? Aren't we all raising little pets and taking care of them? If you're playing with Tamagotchis, you may even understand, right? You love them, you run like 7 of them at the same time, and then after a couple weeks you get burnt out, and you put them down, and then there's just that deafening, roaring silence for a while after you're done, you know? And you just don't know what to do with yourself. You're like, now I have all this time. I should go do something. There's all these video games I haven't played yet. There's all these skills I've been wanting to work on. Sure, let's buy paints. There's just stuff that I've been meaning to get around to doing, and I'm procrastinating other things too, sure. But no, I just like, the vacuum is so expansive. And so, yeah, like the first day, yesterday was the day she went off to her friends, and it's, you know, this is the next morning basically, and I don't know. I'm still kind of like just going through the motions, and I'm trying to force myself to do something different, but I don't know. Here, kids, you do something different so I don't have to. Well, you think you're better than me because you drew a dog? Well, you are correct. I'm very proud of you kids. I haven't drawn a thing today. In fact, I haven't drawn a thing in a while. Really, I should draw something one of these days again. It's just kind of, I don't know, there's so much to do. You know what I mean? Look, my plans today is just to kind of hang out and like try to chill and maybe absorb I don't know, perhaps a television picture. Maybe I'll practice Japanese. I really should. I've been studying inside of this business Japanese book, and I've been practicing my kanji for it. And it's a whole other language. I mean, I guess that's not so outrageous a notion, because even in my mother tongue English, business English is pretty much a whole different language than regular English. But I'm working on it, okay? I want to get that sick Japanese translator job. I want to work in games and media and stuff like that. I want to help people tell stories, and maybe one day I'll get to tell my own story. story, you know? Until then, though, I'm gonna keep procrastinating because my kid's gone and I don't know I don't know how to do. I saw the most fascinating notion yesterday and it resonated with me so deeply. Someone was talking about how it's just so hard to talk lately because of the coronavirus and like the quarantine and all that kind of stuff. It's hard to talk because we're all shut up inside and we just don't talk to people as much. Like I'm communicating with people, sure, but it's like internet stuff and I'm just typing. And so when it comes down to actually like making words that are meant to communicate things and thoughts and whatnot, it feels difficult lately. Perhaps the only thing holding me off from becoming just completely a bumbling fool are these videos, maybe. But you know what the best thing about the Familitchi is? It's actually kind of hard to choose, but at this moment in time, my favorite thing about them is last night I was trying to watch a movie with my partner Moose, and then I forgot about them for a couple hours, and I was like, oh crap, it's 10:30. They're going to have a care mistake. They were supposed to go to sleep. But some of you who are familiar with them already know is that these kids put themselves to sleep. It's glorious. And that alone makes this probably my favorite virtual pet. The whole, we're 3 grown adult creatures. Let's wait for Papa to tuck us into bed. Like, that's not how it works all the time, you know? I mean, I guess one could say that it's like dogs or cats or whatever. It's like even at adult stages, they need care from humans in certain ways, arguably, right? But you can't have it both ways, okay? They're either dumb as a cat, I love cats by the way, don't hate me, or they're intelligent and they wear hats, okay? I mean, Korokochi over here is, kind of skewing off in that direction. Mamichi? I don't know. You know how I feel about Mamichi stealing Mimichi's throne, so I'm not gonna make note on their intelligence. Yeah, they're known as like the smart Tamagotchi. But there's a difference between book smarts and street smarts. You don't just dethrone a rabbit-eared little ball boy. You just don't. For a smart Tamagotchi, Mamichi kinda did a dumb thing. Anyway, let's go see what the community's up to. Fuel Waster says, a little late, but just picked this guy up from a local store so I can join the Digiless hatch. And it's never too late, right? Of course, this comes from a guy who started theirs like 3 days late. But regardless, what a nice Tamagotchi connection. Can we get a better picture of that? Yeah, see that? Very solid. A couple of dings and scratches, but if they really want to, they could easily polish that up and repaint some things. In my case, I don't usually repaint them. I just kind of leave them as is. I don't know, I feel like their scratches and their scuffs and their lack of paint tells a story in a way, you know? It's like, even if it's a Tamagotchi that you just picked up and someone else owned it before, obviously. I don't know, I don't want to erase that, in a sense, is my excuse for being lazy and not repainting them. I can't remember if this is a K-type Tamagotchi or not, but Sneaks has this really cute one, and they got Kuchi Panchi over here. They said, though, if you catch them 3 times before they poop and take them to the toilet and then praise them, they'll start using the toilet on their own. I wish they all would do that. I think that's amazing. I mean, Kuchi Panchi is a fully grown Tamagotchi. What the heck? Come on, boy. And look at the little hat. It's like a traffic cone attached to a doily. Here's Iron Possum again with their Supreme Sumo Nano Fighter, and also Duckface on that really nice, sparkly green Tamagotchi anniversary pet on a nice keyboard. But did the Sumo get a suit? I feel like the Sumo got a suit. Elise, is that Mimichi? Because it kind of, maybe the ears are a little short for my memory, but it could also be that one thing where it's like you think about something that's got rabbit ears, and the longer your memory goes on, the longer the ears get. Because to be fair, in my mind, Mimichi's ears are like 3 inches long, like on a small plush. I feel like that can't be right. Either way, if that's Mimichi, I'm so happy to see Mimichi being represented instead of that yellow usurper. Humulos's pets have evolved into Tadakochi and Nyorochi, and it looks like Nyorochi's gotten a job. In fact, they say that, yeah, Nyorochi's got a job and Tadakochi isn't pulling their weight in the relationship. And, well, you know, I mean, maybe they're doing other stuff. Maybe when you look away, Tadakochi's doing other things other than thrusting their pelvis. That doggo, wait, were the boys' faces always blue? I feel like this is definitely one of those Mandela effect things. It's almost like a spot the difference. And I guess that's kind of the basis of what the Tamagotchi mix and meats is, sure. But also, every time I see them, I swear there's a subtle change. And now they kind of look like Furbies. It could just be a trick of the light right here, but I swear the one on the left has a Furby face. Closest Jebby seems very, very happy that they have Robochi, and I can see why. They look like a baby in a diaper, but they're square and they are robotic and metallic. They'd probably poop small pieces of coal. You know, you could use that to warm yourself in the winter. And they even kind of look like a small furnace. You could put the poop right back in the mouth, and they would keep you hot in the winter. I hope that's how they work, because if not, that's gross. Now here's a weird thing. Elise shared this picture of a Gigapets AR. Do you remember when I played that? I did like one video of it and I didn't like it because it was super buggy and it was reset and the app was really poorly optimized. I mean, mind you, my phone wasn't as good at the time. I have a much better phone now. And I almost consider giving it another run, but here's the thing about this one. Well, for one thing, this is a T-Rex one, which I've always wanted. But on the other hand, it's been updated, they say. This is V2. They did a bunch of bug fixes and put them in the hands of a bunch of playtesters for 3 months. There were no bugs and no resets. So I kind of might grab one, because I always loved Gigapets. Kakto is very upset that they've got Zukichi, but I think that Zukichi is a good boy, okay? I guess you could consider me a fan of Zukichi, so I feel a little offended. But you have to remember the context is that they've been trying to get Pochichi. But yeah, this is like, I think they said the second time in a row they've gotten Zukichi, and they're just having the worst time of it. It's okay, buddy. I love you. There's a lot of people that love you. I also like Nyoruchi, and I like Kusachi, and honestly, those are like the lowest Tamagotchi you can get in their respective devices, so you know where I stand, okay? I like them when they're cute and wiggly. That's just kind of what I look for in people around me, okay? I guess you could say, now that I think about it, that everyone that I enjoy in my life around me in some way channels cute and wiggly. I feel very blessed to be able to say that. Well, that's all for today. Here, could you hold them at least there? Well, that's not fair, because then it's like I'm not, you know, I know I'm just babysitting this one, but then it's like I'm paying favorites, and I don't think that's cool. Come on, everyone hates it when they go to a babysitter's house and they like let their kid get away with everything, but you can't do anything without getting put in timeout. Come on, that's relatable, right? Thanks everyone for hanging out today. Oh, I feel so bad. Here, just you. I know you can do this. Here, I know you can do this. Okay. Let's think outside the box. Yeah, he lost one of his legs. I don't know how. Here, use your butt. Yes, the butt works. Thank you, Zukichi. I'm sorry you have to sit in such an undignified way, but the video's almost over. Thanks, patrons, for supporting this channel, especially Nobro, Shifter, Dog Trainer 89, Cookie Face, Kitsy Fluff, and Milk Leg Scoop. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.